Good afternoon, folks. Thanks very much for watching castingsoftherwatcher.com. It's Sunday, the 9th of June. Today, we're going to see how things are shaping up over the week ahead across the British Isles. We're going to go through the weather for the week ahead using all the usual stuff. So, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to tell your friends about castingsoftherwatcher.com if you like it. You'll be supporting growth and also the expansion of castingsoftherwatcher.com by doing that. So, thanks very much for doing that. So, let's get on with the weather for the week ahead then. This is a forecast from the GFS operational for rainfall, and this is total accumulated rainfall across the UK and surrounding areas as we go through this week and right up to Saturday. And notice that many parts of the country see anything between 10 and 20 millimetres of rainfall, hinting at things turning more unsettled. And it sees more eastern parts of the country missing out on most of the rainfall as we go through the week ahead, indicating that these areas seeing the more sheltered weather as we go through the week ahead. But many of these western areas seeing more rainfall. Notice how it's sort of aligned in sort of bands, one there through southern parts of the country, one there look through Scotland, Northern Ireland. And this is indicating a southwest feed or more of a westerly feed coming through the country, and that's what's bringing out more settled conditions as we go through the week ahead, and also what's bringing our dive in temperature. And hinting at more on that diving temperature. Notice that we're currently in these temperatures near normal, so indicating the nice conditions and little rainfall for the next few days too, sort of Monday, Tuesday. But then through Wednesday, look, things turn more unsettled, and we go cooler to the dip off in temperature. And we're seeing more rainfall coming from Wednesday. More spikes on the chart there indicating that more rainfall across parts of the UK through the next week, so indicating that these more settled conditions coming back into the country. But never a washout, never very cool. Just temperature start to dip off back towards just below average, and more rainfall coming into, especially across the northwestern parts of the UK. Less rainfall in the south and also southeast of the UK. And just looking at the NAO, well, the NAO, the North Atlantic Oscillation, gives a good overview as to where things are going across the UK. Looking at NAOs actually from the north, looking at the North Atlantic, and what happens in the North Atlantic, whether things are positive and negative, give a good overview as to where things go across the UK. We're currently in this negative position, so things currently negative with a high pressure to the north of the country. But as we go through towards the next few days, what happens is we go back into positive, and this indicates that a more westerly flow coming across the country, so that will indicate that things tend to more settled with a cooler and also shower conditions coming back into the UK. So I hope that's given you a good overview as to where things are going over the next week. Let's do a more detailed look now as to where things are going across the British Isles for the week ahead. Well, this is the chart for tomorrow. It's noticed high pressure to the north of the country, indicating that negative NAO. With a southeasterly flow coming in across the country, we could see some showers, I think, across these more western parts, but I think another lovely Monday across many central zones of the UK. Excuse me. Temperatures again, like today, could climb up to 21 degrees Celsius in the sunshine, so feeling pleasantly warm again. And I think we'll start to see much of that cloud that we saw through today and yesterday across these more eastern zones start to break up. So I think these areas here could see a better day during Monday. Always a few light showers, notice, but these will be fairly insignificant. More significant rain perhaps coming into the southwestern parts of Ireland through Monday. And light winds as well. And then moving through towards Tuesday, we'll start to see that things tending more settled through Tuesday. It's a slow progress, quite a painful progress actually, as we go through towards Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, of things turning more unsettled with high pressure starting to retreat. And there's a dominant on Tuesday, there's more sort of greens on the chart indicating more rainfall, especially across these western parts of the country too. More eastern areas, I think we'll see a better day during Tuesday. Temperatures here could get up to 20 C once again, but more like 12 to 17 degrees Celsius in more western zones of the country. And light winds too, perhaps moderate around western coast and hills. Looking forward through towards the Wednesday phase, well, and again, it's a work in progress, a low pressure coming through the country. So more rainfall on Wednesday. Perhaps a front serving some heavy rainfall through these western areas on Wednesday. That'll push eastwards. And we've got a warm sector across many parts of the country, so a tripole sitting over Scotland. That may bring settled conditions across some southeastern parts of the country through Wednesday, but always cooler and also showery around the cool front across western parts of the country. Perhaps some strong gusts just ahead of the cold front across western parts of the country through Wednesday. The general theme through Wednesday is for shower conditions and also cool conditions in the northwest, better conditions in the south and also southeast of the British Isles. And then looking through towards Thursday the 13th of June, we'll notice that we've still got a few fronts around the British Isles through Thursday, but we're starting to show signs of building in high pressure to the south of the country, starting to ridge in high pressure. And what I think this will do is just make showers less dominant, less heavy through the country during Thursday. Still a few around and still mainly cloudy on Thursday. I think so eastern parts of the country could see some sunshine, as well as some southwestern parts seeing sunshine during Thursday. But again, I think it's more of a theme of sort of a few showers on Thursday, but less compared to Wednesday, with temperatures around the seasonal average in the east, or just below the seasonal average in western parts of the country. And then going through towards Friday, well, there's some complications to the forecast as we see the remnants of Tropical Storm Andrea try and work their way through the Atlantic, try and reinvigorate in this area of low pressure. Look, that will try and reinvigorate it by Andrea, or the remnants of Tropical Storm Andrea, and that will push through the UK, or try to push through the UK during Friday and the weekend. And this could bring some more settled conditions to these wet northwest spots of the country. I think the central zones are seeing a not bad day on Friday, but there is a risk through Friday and through Thursday too of thundery conditions across the UK, particularly across the southeastern parts of the country. The latest output from the GFS operational is for lifted index values anything between -5 and -7, would you believe it, across parts of France. And those values may push into southern eastern parts of the country. So a very interesting forecast there. Do keep up to date with that on WeatherAware and also the blog over the next few days. So thanks very much for tuning in to this weekend weather forecast for the UK. Enjoy the warm weather across today and also tomorrow too. Tuesday as well as some southern eastern parts of the country, but through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're seeing more settled conditions and cool conditions through the country, feeling fresher with strong winds too. And then through Friday, we keep the cool settled conditions across the northwest, but trying to build in these better conditions with a ridge across these more central and southern zones of the UK. Always the risk of some thunder weather just indicated by this rainfall here as we go through towards Friday and also through towards Saturday too. And then of course there's remnants trying to work their way through to the northwest of the country through the weekend, trying to push wet and windy weather into the country through the weekend. So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to enter your weather observations for today on the UK Weather Obs page. You can find that through on the header of this page. So do check that out. Issue your weather observations. Thanks very much for doing that. And the review on the weather observations will be coming out today. So we're looking at all the observations, putting them together, and doing a review on how the week's been across the UK in a blog tonight. And also we've got the surprise blog coming out tonight. Surprise blog. What may it be on? A very interesting blog coming up tonight. Stay tuned for that one. You can keep up to date on my Twitter feed with all that. And that's coming out just an hour's time, or 6 PM. So it may have already come out by the time you're watching this video. So thanks very much for watching and see you later.